The 7 hidden disgusting habits of narcissists. Discover their secret side. Have you ever encountered someone who left you feeling utterly drained, confused, and questioning your own sanity? Someone whose presence seemed to suck the air out of the room, leaving a trail of emotional wreckage in their wake. You might have been face to face with a narcissist, but here's the catch. Narcissism isn't always as obvious as a puffed-up ego and an insatiable need for admiration. In fact, some of the most unsettling narcissistic traits lurk beneath the surface, hidden in plain sight. In this video, we're going to shine a light on the 7 disgusting habits of narcissists, exposing their secret side and equipping you with the knowledge to protect yourself from their insidious tactics. We're diving deep into the murky depths of the narcissistic psyche, uncovering the unsettling truths that drive their toxic behavior. Get ready to have your eyes opened. This isn't about judging or labeling, it's about understanding the intricate workings of narcissism so you can break free from its grip and reclaim your power. Because knowledge is power, and when it comes to narcissism, a little knowledge can go a long way in protecting yourself and your well-being. Psychological confusion, the narcissist's web of distortion. Narcissists are masters of manipulation, twisting reality to fit their own narrative. They thrive on psychological confusion, using it as a tool to keep you off balance and under their control. Ever walk away from a conversation with a narcissist, feeling like you've just stepped off a tilt-a-whirl? Your head is spinning, your gut is churning, and you can't quite make sense of what just happened. That's the narcissist's specialty, creating a dizzying vortex of psychological chaos. They'll contradict themselves, deny the undeniable, and project their own insecurities onto you, leaving you questioning your own perceptions and sanity. This deliberate manipulation tactic is designed to erode your sense of self, making you more reliant on the narcissist for validation and approval. Think back to a time when you interacted with a narcissist. Did they twist your words, deny your reality, or make you feel like you were going crazy? Did they bombard you with confusing and contradictory information, leaving you feeling disoriented and unsure of yourself? This is the insidious nature of psychological confusion. It's a slow burn, gradually chipping away at your confidence and self-worth. But by recognizing this tactic for what it is, you can start to untangle yourself from the narcissist's web of distortion and reclaim your own sense of reality. Self-hatred. The dark underbelly of narcissism. Beneath the narcissist's grandiose facade lies a deeply buried secret, a profound sense of self-hatred. This corrosive self-loathing eats away at their core, fueling their need for external validation and driving their destructive behavior. It's a vicious cycle. The narcissist hates themselves, so they seek admiration from others to fill the void. But no amount of external validation can ever heal their internal wounds. This self-hatred is often masked by arrogance, a sense of entitlement, and a constant need to be the center of attention. But beneath the surface, the narcissist is plagued by feelings of inadequacy, insecurity, and emptiness. They project this self-hatred onto others through criticism, belittling, and put-downs. Think of the narcissist as a wounded animal, lashing out in pain. Their attacks are not a reflection of your worth, but rather a projection of their own internal turmoil. They tear others down to make themselves feel superior, to momentarily escape the agony of their own self-loathing. Understanding the role of self-hatred in narcissism is crucial for protecting yourself. It allows you to see their behavior for what it truly is, a desperate attempt to cope with their own inner demons. Remember, their venom is not about you, it's about them and their own unresolved pain. Denial, the narcissist's fortress of deception. Narcissists are masters of denial, constructing elaborate fortresses to protect their fragile egos. They live in a world where their flaws are invisible, and accountability is a foreign concept. This refusal to acknowledge their shortcomings is infuriating. No matter the evidence, they cling to their distorted reality. Genuine self-reflection would shatter their illusion of perfection. This denial permeates every aspect of their lives. Confronting a narcissist often leads to blank stares or excuses. Their defense mechanism shields them from painful truths. Chapter 4. Lack of self-reflection. The narcissist's internal void. Imagine a world where introspection is non-existent, where the ability to look inward and examine one's own thoughts, feelings, and motivations is utterly absent. This is the desolate inner landscape of the narcissist. Self-reflection, a cornerstone of personal growth and emotional intelligence, is anathema to the narcissistic psyche. The mere thought of confronting their true selves with all its imperfections and contradictions is unbearable. To delve into the depths of their own being would be to face the gaping void where empathy, compassion, and accountability should reside, so they avoid it at all costs. Instead of engaging in self-reflection, the narcissist seeks external validation to bolster their fragile sense of self. They surround themselves with yes-men and enablers who reinforce their distorted view of reality. They deflect any form of criticism, viewing it as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for growth. This lack of self-reflection is at the root of the narcissist's destructive behavior. Without the capacity to examine their own motivations and understand the impact of their actions, they are doomed to repeat the same toxic patterns, leaving a trail of emotional wreckage in their wake. Chapter 5. Destructive Self-Esteem. The Narcissist's House of Cards. Narcissists project confidence, but beneath lies fragile self-esteem. Their self-worth is as precarious as a house of cards. Any threat can trigger destructive behaviors. They use manipulative tactics to protect their ego. Isolating you, gaslighting, and smear campaigns are common. They fear exposure and go to great lengths to control the narrative. Their attacks reflect their own insecurities, not your worth. Chapter 6. Hostility, the narcissist's weapon of choice. Have you ever walked away from an encounter with a narcissist feeling utterly drained? This is the insidious power of their hostility, a weapon they wield to wear you down. Hostility can manifest in various ways, from subtle digs to outright rage. It often lurks beneath the surface, disguised as charm or humor. Its effects are undeniable, leaving you emotionally exhausted and questioning your sanity. The narcissist uses hostility to maintain power and control. Recognizing this tactic is crucial for protecting yourself. Chapter 7. Envy and fear of irrelevance, the narcissist's driving forces. Deep within the narcissist's psyche lies a toxic cocktail of envy and a profound fear of irrelevance. They are driven by an insatiable need to be the center of attention, to be admired, envied, and feared. They are incapable of genuine joy for others' successes, as every accomplishment, every moment of happiness that doesn't revolve around them is perceived as a threat to their own fragile ego. This envy can manifest in insidious ways. The narcissist may attempt to sabotage your success, spread rumors to undermine your reputation or minimize your accomplishments. They may shower you with backhanded compliments or make you feel inadequate by constantly comparing you to others. This fear of irrelevance fuels their need to control and manipulate those around them. They need to be surrounded by people who feed their ego, who validate their sense of superiority, and who never outshine them. They are terrified of being forgotten, of fading into the background, of becoming just another face in the crowd. Understanding these driving forces is essential for breaking free from the narcissist's grip. Their behavior is not about you. It's about their own deep-seated insecurities and their desperate need to maintain a sense of control. Outro: reclaiming your power. Remember, knowledge is power, and by understanding the 7 disgusting habits of narcissists, you've taken a powerful step towards protecting yourself from their toxic influence. You now have the tools to recognize their manipulative tactics, set healthy boundaries, and reclaim your own sense of self-worth. Breaking free from the clutches of a narcissist can be a challenging and painful journey, but it is possible. Remember, you are not alone. There are resources available to support you, from therapists specializing in narcissistic abuse to online communities of survivors who understand your experience. Take the knowledge you've gained from this video and use it to empower yourself. You deserve to live a life free from manipulation, control, and emotional abuse. The path to healing starts with understanding, and understanding is the first step towards breaking free.